Welcome to our family. In today's lecture, we solve out the question related to differential equation. The question given is solve the differential equation d square x upon dt square minus के 4x is equal to as 0. और ये आपको आगे भी बोल रहा है when t is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0 then find out and when x t is equal to 0 then x is equal to 0 and when t is equal to 0 then dx upon dt is equal to 3. Then find out the solution. Now we solve out by the method solution. At first write down the given. At first given is d square x upon dt square d square x upon dt square minus 4x is equal to 0. This is the equation is given. It's equation 1. Equation 1 and when t is equal to 0, when t is equal to 0, then we get two condition. X is equal to 0. When t is equal to 0, then x is equal to 0 and dx upon dt is equal to 0. Dx upon dt is equal to 0. This is the given. Now the given equation can be written as given equation written as d by dx is equal to capital D. Write down d by dx is equal to capital D. Then it becomes capital D square minus 4 into x is equal to 0. Here d by dt, not d by dx. Then you write down d by dt. Right? Now for auxiliary equation, auxiliary equation is given by, we know that for the finding out the auxiliary equation we put capital D is equal to m and it is equal to 0. Then we get m square minus 4 is equal to 0. M square minus 4 is equal to 0. From here we get m is equal to plus minus 2. We know that. Now here roots are plus 2 and minus 2. Here roots are plus 2 and minus 2. Write down plus 2 and minus 2. So solution is, we know that when the roots are AB, then the solution of the differential equation is given by y is equal to c1 a the power e the power ax plus c2 e the power bx when the roots are ab. Here roots are plus 2 minus 2. The solution is y is equal to c1 e the power 2x plus c2 e the power minus 2x. Now according to given, when t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 and dx is equal to dt is equal to 3. Now it's equation 2. According to given, react according to given. When we write out according to given, x is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0, its t is equal to 0. This solution we get not in the form of y and x, it is in t and x form. No, x is equal to plus 2t and 2t, because the given equation in the variable x and t. So now x is equal to 0, then t is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to 0 c1 e the power 2 into 0 plus c2 e the power minus 2 into 0. We get zero is equal to c1 plus c2. c1 is equal to minus of c2, and when t is equal to 0, when t is equal to 0, dx upon dt is equal to 3. It's also given. Dx upon dt is equal to 3. X is equal to, we get x is equal to c1 e the power 2t plus c2 e the power minus 2t. This is x is equal to c1 e the power 2t plus c2 e the power minus 2t. Now dx upon dt, carry out the differentiation at one time. Dx upon dt with respect to t, dx upon dt. We get e the power x is the differentiate, e the power x, e the power 2t, 2 e the power 2t, 2c1 e the power 2t minus 2 c2 e the power minus 2t. When we carry it out, differentiate at one time, first order, dx upon dt is equal to 2c1 e the power 2t minus 2c2 e the power 2t. Now put the value. Now when we put value dx upon dt is equal to 3, we get 3 is equal to 2c1 e the power 2 into 0 minus 2c2 e the power minus 2 into 0. We know c1 is equal to minus c2. c1 is equal to minus c2. Here we know c1 is equal to minus c2. Now we get the solution. 3 is equal to 3 is equal to 2c1 plus 2c1. 8c. c1 is equal to 3 by 4. c1 is equal to 3 by 4 and c1 is equal to minus c2, so c2 is equal to minus 3 by 4. c2 is equal to minus 3 by 4. It's c1 and c2. Now solution is solution is x is equal to c1 e the power 2t plus c2 e the power minus 2t. Now x is equal to c1 e the power 2t plus c2 e the power minus 2t. Now x is equal to put the value of c1 and c2, we get 3 upon 4 e the power 2t minus 3 upon 4 e the power minus 2t. Take the common 3 upon 4 and find out the value. X is equal to 3 upon 4 as a common. It's become e the power 2t minus e the power minus 2t. Now we know that e the power alpha x minus e the power minus alpha x upon 2. Then we write down sine hyperbolic alpha x. We write down sine hyperbolic alpha x. Here we can write down x is equal to 3 by 2 e the power 2t minus e the power minus 2t upon 2. Write down. Then we get the solution, final solution. X is equal to 3 by 2 sine hyperbolic 2t. X is equal to 3 by 2 sine hyperbolic 2t. Now we get sine hyperbolic 2t. We see that the given equation is d square x upon dt square minus 4x is equal to 0. We solve out this by the using of the differential equation methods, in which at first we put capital D is equal to d by dt. Then we solve out by the auxiliary equation m square minus 4 is equal to 0. We get 2 roots plus minus 2. Then solution is x is equal to c1 e the power 2t plus c2 e the power minus 2t. According to given, we react and put the values and find out the c1 and c2. c1 is equal to 3 by 4, c2 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Then we use hyperbolic function e the power mx minus e the power minus mx upon 2. Then we get sine hyperbolic mx e the power mx plus e the power minus mx upon 2. Then we can write down cos hyperbolic mx. So x is equal to 3 by 2 e the power 2t minus e the power minus 2t upon 2. Then we solve out x is equal to 3 by 2 sine hyperbolic 2t. It's the solution. We finish the lecture. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.